Today we're going to work on vocabulary words. We will work on this beautiful worksheet called the Frayed Model. I already put some things in here for us so that we can do them together. So we're going to read a story, but first we're going to talk about a few words in this story to help us understand the story better. We are going to read Henry helps clean his room in a little bit. First, I want you to think to yourself and then share to your neighbor. Can you remind me what vocabulary words are? Yes, they're words that we're going to define because we don't know them yet. Vocabulary words are words that we're learning. So first, I'm going to show you how I come up with the Frayed model for the word clean. So first, we're going to talk about, we have a definition. So the definition of the word clean, I wrote there's no dirt, marks, or stains on it. So it's going to be very clean. Do we all know what the word clean is? Yeah, so like when mom asks us to clean, she wants us to put things away, make sure nothing looks icky. Yeah. Characteristics of clean, I would say a tidy space, no dirt, and another thing, I'm going to come up with 3. One more thing I would write would be that it is an open, not open, but maybe put away. Things are put away. Toys are put away. That characteristic, we can also think of that as an example. So how do we know when things are clean? We'll come up with 2 for the examples and the non-examples. Something that is an example of being clean would be all toys put away. Can anyone help me with another example? After you have a bath, what would mom and dad say you are now? Yeah, you can have a clean body from a bath. So do you remember when we talked about non-examples? They're not always the opposite, but right now we can come up with the opposites. So what's something that's not clean? Yep, so it would be dirty. But what's another thing? We could say our toys are, all the toys are out. Yeah, so let's come up with a better way to say that. We can say our toys are, I'm going to go with all over. All over. If there were toys all over the room, that wouldn't be clean. So let's think about our definition. So in our definition, we talked about no dirt means it's clean. So if something had dirt all over it, would that mean it's clean or not clean? Not clean. Dirt all over. So now we have this beautiful chart filled in. So can someone remind me what the definition is? That's right. It's what the word is. Like what the word means. Our characteristics. Yes. That is right. They are things that are about our word. It helps us describe our word better than the definition. An example is, that's right. It helps us give a more defined thing for what the word is, helps us wrap together and make a connection. And a non-example helps us to remember, again, just like an example, what the word really is. Okay, now we're gonna do one together. We're gonna use the word messy. I already wrote our definition for us. It means it's untidy or dirty. It's kind of the opposite of clean, isn't it? So what could we say a characteristic of dirty is? I mean, messy. Sorry, thank you. A characteristic of messy, would that be like things are everywhere? Let's do 2 for all of these. Toys everywhere. Exclamation point. And then, what's another thing? So our toys are everywhere. Something's messy. Could it be, you could have a messy bedroom, like your clothes are all over too, because that's untidy, it's not together. So we can say toys everywhere and clothes everywhere. Exclamation point. Okay. Some examples of the word messy. We can kind of think of our characteristics where we have things everywhere. So we could say, example would be having things covering the floor. That's right. What else is an example? Messy. We could say, does anyone have a pet? Do your pets look messy when they come inside from maybe a rainfall and they have mud all over them? Yeah, our pets covered in mud. Ugh. Okay, a non-example. Is it messy when your toys are put away? No. How about when you just get out of the shower, you're all clean, that's right. Does that mean that you're messy? No, because the definition of messy is if you're tidy or dirty. So when you come out of the shower, you are not messy. Good job. So now I want you all to go around and work on this same sheet that we passed out earlier for the word fixes. So if you're fixing something, you are like putting it back together maybe? Yeah. So I'll walk around and help you if you need. So you're going to find your definition, your characteristics, your examples, and your non-examples on your sheet. And then when we're all done with this, we can combine these words into our reading of our book called Henry Helps Clean His Room. Awesome.